Hello, and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. Alright, so day 3 and 4, the framework on the walls, especially more importantly the exterior walls where we've had the most damp and that kind of stuff. I won't go into too many details. Those that know the moisture, damp, mould, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. We've stripped back a lot and of course, putting up frames. Me saying it is one thing, me showing you is another. Let's just take a quick tour around this room and then I'll show you some of the other rooms. So, this was my bedroom and everything else that you're familiar with of seeing inside other than the model railway. Everything's been normally filmed in this room. So, let's have a look, shall we? Alright, so camera flipped. That used to be where all my collectibles were, my 1/6 scale figures, etc. You got the small side window, and then background here, which you normally don't see, but Fallout stuff was in that corner. Mass Effect, all my Walking Dead pops were up there, etc. Walking wardrobe, you saw that before when I did it. The guitar is, of course, bagged up, etc. But yeah, sorry, I'm a bit wheezy. For someone who's got asthma and hay fever, one, we're in the wrong time of the year for it, and two, all this dust is getting to me a little bit. But as you can see, the desk has been relocated and the orange soft finish paneling has all been put against that side wall. The shelves may look, well, the idea at least, it may look like it's going to be longer and you think, oh, I'm going to have much more shelf space, but this is actually less than I had originally over there. It might not look it, but it actually is. But I am happy with the desk. This larger piece on the end may just fit my light box. If not, a nice statue or collectible is going to go there. I've got a 1/4 scale Marvel figure coming. I'm not going to spoil it so soon, but yes, that might look great there. We'll see. Naturally, PlayStation, I've just stuck with my PlayStation 5. I still have the older consoles, but they're just taking up space, so why bring them back? They originally were just tucked under the table, so I just thought, why bother bringing them back? They just take up space. The idea will be to bring all the shelves back, put figures back there, etc. Maybe a couple of disc plates. I've left a couple of magnets, one at each end, but it definitely needs a repaint. Left the TV, of course, well, not left it, but added it back in for now. I'm going to cover it up with a sheet tomorrow. The bed, that was always where I'd either sit or be basically off camera, that is now in the centre of the room, so we're literally walking around it to work. The idea is I'm actually going to get a new bed. I'm going to source a sofa bed, a single as well, to take up far less space. It is going to be a sofa bed basically in the centre of the room. So yes, a lot more narrower, and also gives me a lot more space to manoeuvre around and do things. So yeah. Now that you've seen this room, let's jump over and see a couple of others, because this is actually looking pretty good compared to another. For example, this room. As you can see, the framework's all been in place. Excuse the fitness gear and another chair there, but as you can see, it's a state a real mess. But this room is going to be on hold until we get the builder in tomorrow, because all up here on this corner of the house, all the brickwork or rockery is so loose, but they reckon this is about 300 years old. So are you really surprised that we've gone to basically, well, crack on with this project, adding up all these support beams, gone to do the work around the windows, and then all suddenly discovered this was all coming down. Literally one piece, I think, of battening or just some wooden bowing, some support of some kind was bowing here in the window. It was removed and all of this just came down on top of us. So yeah, yeah, it wasn't the best. Yeah, I think I'm going to back up slowly. But yeah, once the builder comes in tomorrow, we'll have an idea of where to go with this. So that was the master bedroom. This is the living room. As you can see, same thing, exterior walls have all got the framework in place ready for the insulation, and then plasterboard to be over the top. This is the exterior wall in the dining room. There is only the one, as we've got an extension on the back of the house. As you can see, it's ready for the insulation. Very quickly, I have to admit, I do like what we're using here. It's foam and then chipboard on top. In total, it's about 4 inches thick. Now, naturally, the damp is going to have to eat away at that. But the other reason I think it's cool is I was actually thinking of my model railway. It'd be very easy to cut tunnels out of that and then also use the chipboard on top as a base for the track to run above as well. So I may consider using any offcuts for my model railway. Before I return to my room, these photos are being taken from the front room. It's more like a spare room, an office / snug room. One benefit to address here is we're going to have 4 inches deeper windowsills, so they'll make great seating areas. Get some cushions on them when they're done. I'll upload photos of that as the project develops. And then finally the lobby that leads out to the back of the house and down the garden. Now, after all of that, I'm back in my room. Funny enough, because we've had people here as well doing this with us, it's allowed me, when I'm not being needed or used or whatnot, I've actually been down the cabin today working on the model railway. And as it happens, well, timeline wise, I hope to actually get a running session this Monday. So if you're following me for the train content, yeah, we're looking good. Because the work's going to be taking place in this room tomorrow, if I'm nothing but in the way, I'm going to get down the cabin and put a few more hours in. That will complete the track work, and then in theory, there should be nothing holding me up getting the track powered properly. There is some areas that have got power going to them, so like the sidings in the station and whatnot. But if I can get some of the points powered up, especially on the main lines going round, yeah, hopefully I can have a running session like a proper circuit. So we'll see. Anyway, we're back here. You've seen the rest of the rooms. This is day 3 and 4. We're going to see what happens tomorrow when the brickwork gets, the bricky as we're calling him, when he gets here, see what he thinks to the structure. But yeah, I'm getting wheezy. But anyway, if you got this far, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment below. I pretty much reply to all of them. I'm only a small channel. And yeah, ring the bell if you wish. And until next time, guys, take care.